Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to the VSA Future virtual camp presentation. I will walk you through our vision, our beliefs, teaching practices, and our course offerings for the virtual camp in brief details. Let's get started. As you can see, our VSA Future virtual camp will be from June 27th to August 19th of 2022, and we're offering from grades 1 through 8 and many different subjects and variety of subjects. I really want to focus today on by starting by saying that the pandemic learning loss has been a significant loss for our students that they have faced during COVID. And it is undeniable, as we can see here from reports by New York Times, LA Times, the scientific journals such as PNAS, that showed this great loss and what really has been a disaster for, as this article puts it, for learning and the loss of learning that has been happening here. As we see from the chart here, we're looking at how on the left, the graph shows that as the pandemic progressed, the gap really became a lot more, and it became greater that the students face in their expected virtual versus their actual learning that there was happening, whether through virtual classroom, asynchronous learning. And on the right, we see that the students' progression dropped sharply as the pandemic began. And we can see it through the dates here. And we here at VSA, with the learning loss from the pandemic, we really asked ourselves, what we could do to help our students, to continue their education and to kind of look at this loss and make sure that we are working towards that. And our vision really is, and our goals are that we want to focus with engagement. We want to focus with interactive virtual lessons. We want one-on-one teacher feedback, which is so crucial. And that really is seen in our approaches that we have in our classroom that we've built, in our curriculum we've built. We want to make sure that our students are analytical thinkers, that they're prepared with skills, that they can take back with them for the challenges that they're going to face tomorrow or the next day. And we really want to enhance that, and we want to enrich that. And VSA has always been focused on developing students. They come first into well-rounded individuals. And we want to make sure that it's a strong grasp on academics that we're focusing on. It's confidence to pursue their activities, many, from whether it's from athletics to arts to community service. And we really want to make sure that our student profile is fitting that. We want to encourage that. And as you will see here, that we are learning methods. We're using methods for our teaching and our strategies here at VSA. And the learning pyramid is a great method that we focus on, where it's teaching of new concept, but we're also aiming for students to master all the concepts. They're taught to become experts in this. It's more about the discussions. It's more about the practice. It's more about how can they be more active learners and not just passive learners, as the pyramid shows. And it's really about coming down that pyramid, that we want to encourage. And our teaching and our learning is rooted in this idea of a spiral method, where we are learning, we're reviewing, and when they learn new concepts, we want to make sure that the old ones don't disappear. It is not one and done. We want to make sure that they're constantly reviewing as they're learning and mastering the knowledge, and they become the ownership of these concepts, and they can use it anywhere that they need to use. And our goal here in developing these students is to encourage that, right? We encourage our students, for example, to submit to writing contests. In the last few years, VSA students have received top awards in scholastic art and writing awards in which is the nation's longest running and the most prestigious recognition program for creative teens. And we encourage this submission. We encourage the idea of working on these and to building these skills and to applying these skills. And our camp schedule that we are here to talk about is a fantastic opportunity for students to supercharge their learning while also having fun. At VSA Virtual Camp, we balance our English, our writing, our math, and public speaking classes with interactive, engaging lessons. We have daily gym time. We have a Friday fun activity that really is designed to broaden student perspective and knowledge of the world. So it's really a well-rounded program. And to begin with, I want to just start by talking about our English and writing program that we've designed, where it's a class around the building blocks of effective writing and reading skills. We are starting with phonics. We're looking at vocabulary, grammar, and reading comprehension. And, we want to make sure our students have a strong grasp of all of these components. And then when they take it in, for example, for vocabulary, our classes will emphasize vocabulary greatly, where they will look at how Greek and Latin roots gain a holistic and a broadly applicable knowledge of this vocabulary through these roots, right? As they unpack and understand the language around them, and they can take these skills and they can apply it elsewhere as well. And same with our grammar as we move through. We want to make sure that our students are encouraged to implement grammar in their writing, whether it's at first grade or moving forward. So all of our components, as individual as they are, they also interact really well with each other to produce wonderful writing pieces, to let students think about their own writing. And it's a fiction-based writing curriculum that really is designed to foster a love for reading, critical eye. They're looking at different genres, they're looking at diverse and complex texts that they might not even see in their schools. And in essays, through reading class discussions, we are making sure that our students are well observers, they're well written, they have the ability to organize and support and analyze their skills or apply analysis to their writing. And really, we hone that and we build those skills. And, graphic organizers are just one example that we use to help our students get started. They're a great way for students to think about the organization of their essay, their goals of their essay, and what it is that they aim to achieve. So it's really individualized for them. Same thing with our real-time feedback strategy that we have on every essay that our students are using. We are using this online platform that allows the teachers to give real-time feedback online. So as the students are writing, as they're progressing, as they're moving through with their work, the teacher is able to see it in real time. And that really gives a great interactive ability between the student and the teacher. And what is writing if it's not honing skills, if it's not practicing, if it's not revision? And we really believe on that. We believe on teachers' comments, on drafts, on revisions, on and we really encourage that relationship, and we are thriving on that one-on-one relationship where the student and the teacher are able to give feedback, take feedback, and have that back and forth where their essays can and their writing can develop, and they can really learn that process of revision and how wonderful revision really is and how wonderful of a skill it is to have. And as we can see, our essays are through wide ranges. We have elementary students that are able to create this work because of our learning processes that we have in place. And as we move through our mathematics curriculum, we have grade 1 through algebra 1. And, we are designing a curriculum where we emphasize mastery, accuracy, and speed. And with improved accuracy and speed, students become adept at basic problem solving and can more easily tackle advanced problems. And each day, our students get to complete speed tests to test and practice their pace. So it's a really great way where we're using different methods. We're using cutting edge technology where you see here, where it's an online teaching software where teachers can monitor students' live progress as they complete the problems. So you're able to identify areas of needs and areas of growth right away. And same thing as we move through a second form of software where teacher is able to see in live and as they complete problems and to provide feedback. With our math, we've developed a comprehensive math curriculum for all grades, whether it's first, third, fifth, or algebra. And each week, these classes are going to be focusing in depth on 2 concepts. And they'll also be looking at a weekly quiz to monitor that progress. So we can see different forms of problems here that the students will be exposed to. They'll be looking at different examples that they will go through. We're looking at different concepts that the teacher will review and show and express. And it's the same thing as we move through our public speaking curriculum. In VSA, we are really, innovative, and it's a custom designed public speaking class where students become confident and comfortable speaking boldly and clearly. Each lesson hones students' leadership and presentation skills of eye contact, the do's and don'ts, the body language, which is so important. And they're looking at leadership and presentation skills as they become skilled in forming and expressing their opinions, debating with their peers and incorporating the feedback really, again, from their teacher and from the peer. And we can see how that would be as we look through an example.
It would also be good for everyone to see our artwork that sometimes we never get to share. We should also put up fun and inspiring posters because sometimes some of the students might feel sad. If they look on the wall and at the posters, it might cheer us up. For example, posters like "Don't give up" or "Be happy."
And as we move through this, we come through our Friday fun, and we are really engaging them in science with chess, arts and crafts and gym time. And one of the key activities of Friday fun is also having global speakers come each week. We invite guest speakers, from wide range of fields, whether it's science, law, art, business, computers, and many, many more, who introduce their career and their professional journey, the work that they're doing, the skill sets that they have. And our campers are really encouraged and to engage in a dialogue with each of the speakers and, ask them questions through their talk. And VSA aims to open student minds and understanding of their world with each speech, what it is that they can take out of this conversation with this person. And, our testimonials are there, our parents and our students speak about the work that we're doing here. We also have some fantastic VSA Future teachers. And as you can see, you can learn more about our teachers. You can check out our Meet the Teacher videos on YouTube, where they really talk about what drives them, how it is working here, and, what do they bring to this platform. And I just want to say thank you so much for, taking your time and listening. And we really hope that we encourage you to visit our website. We encourage you to sign up for our camps. And we hope that you can check it out and look at other educational videos that are there as well. And I want to thank you once again for listening to this video. If you are interested in more information, more in-depth conversation about our VSA camp, we also have an open house that we will be hosting. Our open house will be a virtual summer camp house on Sunday, March 6th at 8 p.m. So we encourage you to register at the website, sign up and hear directly from our camp teachers and our director at VSA. Our English, writing, public, math, language arts speakers will be there. Our teachers will be there to present more detailed work on the curriculum and their methods. They will also be open to answer questions that you may have. So we really encourage you to sign up. Please sign up today to save on camp enrollment. The earlier you sign up and enroll, the more you'll save. So camp slots are limited. So we highly, highly encourage you to register soon. And we hope to see you at our camp open house soon. Thank you so much.